Guess what, guys? Breaking news, the Los Angeles Rams have made a trade with the Buffalo Bills. The Los Angeles Rams received Sammy Watkins, wide receiver, and a 6th-round pick, and they gave up cornerback E.J. Gaines and a 2nd-round pick to the Buffalo Bills. And I like this trade for the Los Angeles Rams. I mean, again, they've been giving up a lot of draft picks lately. You think about all they gave up to get Goff, and now here goes another 2nd-round pick out the window, plus a decent cornerback as well. But Sammy Watkins, I mean, if this guy can stay healthy, he's going to be a much-needed weapon for the Rams. The Rams, before acquiring Watkins through this trade, they're basically just a team full of slot receivers. I mean, Tavon Austin, Cooper Kupp, Pharaoh Cooper, Robert Woods comes in, remains to be seen how he's going to do. But this is also interesting because now you have Robert Woods and Sammy Watkins on the same team again. Isn't that crazy? I mean, these guys were wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 on the Bills, and now that exact same pairing is now going to be on the Los Angeles Rams. So this is a crazy trade. I found out about this earlier this morning, and wow, I mean, this is just crazy. But I do like the trade. Hopefully the Rams won't regret giving up that 2nd-round pick. I'm not too concerned about losing E.J. Gaines. I mean, he's a decent corner, but he's not great or amazing in any way. We still have Trumaine Johnson, so I'm fine with that, giving him up. 2nd-round picks can always produce good players at a low cost for your team if you make a right draft pick. But with the way the Rams have been lately, I honestly trust them more trading for established players than making the right draft picks. I think they made some bad moves in the most recent draft, and they could have had players I liked more. But you know what? Sammy Watkins, as long as he can stay on the field and not keep re-aggravating his foot injury, he's a guy that's going to give the Rams a legit wide receiver 1 presence now on the team, and we really needed that. We didn't have a deep threat. Now we have it. We have a deep threat and a guy that, if he can get his health issues together and become a solid player in terms of his health over time, this is a guy that can develop into a really strong wide receiver 1 for a ball club. So this is now going to make things a lot more interesting for the Rams season. Do I still think it's a rebuilding year for the Rams? Yes. I still don't see them being Super Bowl contenders, given the fact that Jared Goff is only in his 2nd year, and he did not look very good last year. That he's going to need another year or 2 to develop and really become a strong starting quarterback in the league. But this is a step in the right direction, because I've been saying this for years, that the Rams need to get better receivers. Ever since Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt left that team, it's been a wasteland for receivers, and that's really held us back. But now we have Goff, we have Watkins, starting to get some weapons on that offense, and it's getting really exciting that they're making these kind of moves. We got to get that offense to be prolific again, because if we can do that, we'll have a chance at going somewhere, and this is a step in the right direction. I think for the Bills, it's not a terrible trade for them because, hey, they're getting a 2nd-round pick and a solid defensive player. They have been probably pretty upset with Sammy Watkins early on since they've had him because of the health issues. But my hope is, as a Rams fan, that Sammy Watkins is not going to get hurt again. He'll stay healthy, and he'll finally be, the player we've all wanted him to be. So, exciting trade. I like it. Let's see what happens from here.